It's the Superpole race. This is Bautista versus Razgatlioglu, but when we see the three of them, we'll see Bautista almost up and alongside Jonathan Rea through turn 16. The closest he's come so far. He's chipping away at that advantage. He might even be able to think about a move as early as turn 1 on lap 7. He might have got the move done earlier than that even. Onto the start-finish straight. It's only just over 600 metres, but Bautista is already up and alongside. Rea is able to brake later. Bautista has the inside. Rea carries his momentum all the way around the outside. He'll give him the inside then for turn 2. Super riding from Jonathan Rea will not give in, and it's now Toprak Razgatlioglu who has the momentum and fights his way through into second place. It's Rea, Razgatlioglu and Bautista. Almost a little bit of tandem riding there between Rea and Razgatlioglu. The best chance here is that they both keep Bautista behind them. Bautista on the penultimate lap will try the move into turn 16. Razgatlioglu that much closer this time around to Jonathan Rea as well. In the slipstream down the back straight. 968 metres here. Watch for Bautista closing as well. All three in the mix as they come into the final two turns of this penultimate lap. Another opportunity down the start-finish straight then. Razgatlioglu to the inside. Defends successfully against Bautista. Bautista this time with the run off the final turn. 1 lap to go. Jonathan Rea leads it. Looking for only his second race victory of this 2023 campaign. Razgatlioglu fending off Alvaro Bautista. The important fight in terms of the championship. Yeah, Toprak just doesn't have that front end that he needs. So Jonathan Rea has a few bike lengths now, and Bautista is going to be under the pressure for Razgatlioglu to come through it now as well. So this is tough for Toprak. Here comes Bautista, sliding and wobbling his way through to second. It's put him off the racing line. Razgatlioglu tries to jab back down the inside, can't quite get there. Now it's Rea versus Bautista for this race victory, and you wouldn't bet against Bautista with a late attack down the back straight for the final time. As long as Toprak can't attack back on Bautista, Bautista has this one because he's so strong down that back straight. But you can see for Jonathan Rea, he's doing everything he can to try and find any grip there on the entry to the corners, the exits of the corners. He's just trying to get every inch he can out of that Kawasaki. And Rea's advantage is that Bautista will be more interested in keeping Razgatlioglu behind him than perhaps he will be in taking this race victory. He's certainly got to fend off Toprak for the next few corners. But down the back straight, he doesn't have to worry about Toprak. He only has to focus on Rea in front of him. Bautista's been good through 12, 13, 14 and 15 the last few laps. Let's see what he's like against Jonathan Rea now. 0.3 of a second, the gap with 2 sectors to go. It's that final sector that Bautista and the Ducati are the perfect combination and are so much stronger than their rivals, and there is nothing in it now between Jonathan Rea and Alvaro Bautista. Rea looking for only his second race victory of this 2023 campaign. His last victory in the dry was May 2022 in Estoril, but it's Alvaro Bautista already with 5 race victories in Motorland Aragon, who looks set to take his 6th. Soars around the outside of Rea with only 2 turns to go. Jonathan Rea now might think about a cutback manoeuvre coming off the final turn, but Bautista has held the inside line well, and Alvaro Bautista takes the perfect revenge after his failure to score yesterday with a victory in the Superpole race. It's 5 apiece in Superpole races in 2023 between him and Razgatlioglu, but crucially Jonathan Rea is second ahead of Toprak, and the championship gap opens back out to 42 points. A very, very important ride for Alvaro Bautista psychologically after the devastation of 2 crashes in 1 race yesterday afternoon.
We had a nice battle, but I'm not really strong in the race. But I'm just right to the good position. I make the plan, maybe last laps fighting with Johnny, but Alvaro is very strong, especially last lap. And but classic Ducati on the straight, he passed the Johnny very easy. But you know, we are keep fighting every race. I'm not thinking about the point now. I'm just right to good position, especially this circuit. And in general, I'm happy we are here. But you will see, we have 1 more race. I'm trying to best again. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed it. You know, I hope those that were riding with me could enjoy the ride. You know, I was getting everything out of my bike, feeling good, but the way we lost that race was so frustrating. So anyway, we have to improve at the latter stages of the races. My team gave me a really good bike, but I think for race 2 we need to apply a different tactic to try and get the best result possible. So thanks to everyone at the Kawasaki racing team, all our sponsors. That was a big effort, and congratulations to Alvo for a great race.
I'm so happy, no? Especially after yesterday. Today was important to get a good feeling in the morning. In the warm-up, I felt so good on the bike, no? You know, in the Superpole race, it's always more battle. Yeah, I expect the battle with Jonathan and Toprak. Sincerely, the pace was quite high. We were quite fast. Yeah, it was a good battle. I enjoyed a lot.